Well, welcome everybody to the Vaterstad pregame show here. Post 53 is going to be taking on Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Once again, everybody, welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And once again, welcome to the Vaterstad pregame show brought to you by Vaterstad. Welcome to our world of farm machinery featuring Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick Farm Machinery. Your starting lineups are being introduced right now by PA announcer Art Gracco, and so we will take a look at the starting lineups here as well as we get into the starting lineups. Brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent starting lineups for the Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal Sox. Connor Nelson starts out at first base. And we'll just pause here with the starting lineups here for our national anthem. And as PA announcer Art Gracco introduces our national anthem.
Both past and present with the playing of our national anthem.
There's your national anthem as we honor America and our veterans at home and abroad, and in the past and the present, for all the great things they've done for our country. Thank you, veterans everywhere. Just going to quick finish up here with the starting lineup for the Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal post 431 Sox. Connor Nelson again at first base. Aiden Flayton is going to be the starting pitcher, batting second. Drew Jacobson at shortstop. Ian Jacobson will be the second baseman, batting fourth. Reed Clemenson will be the third baseman. Dawson Bierke will be the center fielder, batting sixth. Wyatt Crompton in left field. Brody Begg will be in right field, and Soren Baki will be the starting catcher, batting ninth. Once again, it's Nelson, Flayton, Jacobson, Clemenson, Bierke, Crompton, Begg, and Baki. And there is your starting lineups for the Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal Sox. And then we'll just quick go through the Breckenridge starting lineups here for post 53. Cam Needle will bat first in center field. Shortstop's going to be Colin Roberts. Chris Needle will be at third base. Dallin Ernst will be the starting pitcher and batting fourth. Joey Konzemius will be in left field. Jackson Riggs at catcher. Gavin Snyder at second base. Zane Mickelson at first base. Alex Sanchez will be in right field, batting ninth. Once again, it's Cam Needle, Roberts, Chris Needle, Ernst, Konzemius, Riggs, Snyder, Mickelson, Sanchez. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have the first pitch coming up next, right after this.
Since the inception of Vaterstad, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? All right, there's our first pitch here at Cowboy Field at 4:58 was the first pitch. And the first pitch was a strike to the leadoff hitter here for TVUH. That's Connor Nelson, the first baseman. That one's a little bit low and in the dirt. It's ball one, so it's 1-1 count. I'm Joe Schreiner, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson will be with us here in a few seconds. He's working on some technical things for us right now, but he'll be with us here shortly as that one's in the dirt for ball two. Defensively here for Breckenridge, left to right, out in the outfield, Conzemius, Cam Nito, and then Sanchez will be in right. Third to first will be Chris Nito, Roberts, Snyder, and Mickelson. Pitcher is Dallin Ertz. The catcher is Jackson Riggs. That one's popped out to center. Cam Nito's going to have to go back in a hurry. He's got to go back. He got to turn the other way. It's going to be over his head and bounces once. And with a long single to center field, Connor Nelson reaches first base safely. Cam Nito turned to his left, went back that way, and then the wind took it over again, way over to his right, and he's pointing to his fellow outfielders how that thing went from right to left. And that thing did get carried over there by the wind, with the wind blowing right to left. Aiden Flayton is up. He's the starting pitcher for TVUH. Post 431. He wears number 8. Again, Dallin Ernst on the mound here for Breckenridge. And delivers, and the runner takes off on Jackson Riggs. The throw down. Got him in time. So a successful stolen base there for Breckenridge on the defensive side. Catches Connor Nelson stealing the base. So nice throw from Jackson Riggs down to Snyder covering the bag to retire Nelson for the first out. That one's fouled back into the screen. It's 0-2. Breckenridge post 53, just returning from a trip out to Ely, Minnesota for a tournament. Went 1-2 out there, and Sunday rain. There's a call, strike 3, so there's 2 outs. Caught looking there on Aiden Flayton. So 2 outs here for TVUH. Drew Jacobson, the shortstop, steps up for TVUH now. Twin Valley Ulen Hitterall. Ernst delivers. There's a little single out to right field, little bleeder cut off by Snyder, but nobody there at the bag. And I think Drew Jacobson probably would have reached anyway, but that was just a little bleeder that went over the outstretched arms of Zane Mickelson over there.
Coming to the plate, your second baseman.
So 2 singles here, but only 1 on.
Jacobson.
So we'll bring up Ian Jacobson, the second baseman. So 2 outs here in the top of the first for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterall. Just outside the plate there was ball 1 from Ernst. Again, Jackson Riggs, his battery teammate, behind the plate. Umpires today, Josh Nordick behind the plate, and Robert Wanick Jr. on the bases. There goes the runner again. Riggs got to throw down there. Is it in time? And just coming in, standing up there was Drew Jacobson. So a stolen base there by Drew Jacobson puts him in scoring position with Ian Jacobson at the plate. Cody Dodsley and Seth Miller are the reserves for this game to start out with. Dallin Ernst brings it home, right back up the middle. Roberts scoops it up behind the mound and gets it over to first base to retire Ian Jacobson. 6-3 for the third out here. Stranding 1, no runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on base with no Breckenridge errors. Want to take a break, Brian, or do you want just me to keep going? You want to take a break? Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be right back after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wapaton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wapaton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wapatondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. All right, welcome back to Cowboy Field here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Breckenridge now with their turn at the plate here in the bottom of the first. Led off with Cam Nito, and then it's going to be Colin Roberts and Chris Nito right after him. 1, 2, 3. That first pitch delivered from Aiden Flayton is just inside. It's ball 1. His battery mate is Soren Baki. So Flayton and Baki are your battery teammates here for TVUH. That one goes a little bit low. And if you watch some post 53 games before in the past, if you get Cam Nito on, it's almost as good as a double. There's ball 4, and he's hustling down to first base. So the first runner is on here for Breckenridge. That'll bring up Colin Roberts, the shortstop. So we'll see how quick it is before Cam Nito takes off here on Soren Baki and Aiden Flayton. Left to right here for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal. Crompton in left, Bjerke in center, Begg in right. Pick off move, no throw. Third base to first base is Clementson, Drew Jacobson at short, Ian Jacobson, and Nelson over at first. And now the pickoff move, and that one goes way over the head of the first baseman, Nelson. Cam's making a big turn at second base, but going to have to hold up there as the ball gets back to Flayton. So Cam Nito made it to second base on an error. Didn't have to steal that one. Made it in rather easily. Again, Colin Roberts, shortstop at the plate here. Right back to the mound. Flayton picks it up, looks and checks the runner. Over to Nelson at first, and Roberts is retired. First out there for Breckenridge now here in the bottom of the first. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Chris Nito. He's wearing number 16. Chris and Cam brothers. Dallin Ernst on deck for post 53. Pitch is low and in the dirt. Good stop there by Baki. Once again, a bit of a breeze here blowing right to left here in Breckenridge. Flayton delivers. Outside ball. Flag in center field is top of the scoreboard there. He is pretty much straight out from right to left. Off-speed pitch comes up high. It's ball 3. So we'll see if Chris Nito gets the green light here, if that pitch is in there where he likes it in his wheelhouse. There's a call strike. It's 3-1 now. Flayton gets the sign. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, chop foul. It's going to be out of play. So the count goes full now to Chris Nito. Just looked like it was above the belt there, and he wanted to swing at that one. 3-2 pitch from Flayton. Pop fly to center. Bjerke getting over to his left. Is it going to make it? He does. Tagging at second is Cam Nito, and he gets into third easily on the throwback in. So Chris pops out to center field. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Dallin Ernst, for post 53.
Dallin Ernst.
goes low to Dallin, and it gets away from Bakke behind the plate, but just not far enough for Cam to take the chance to come in. So Cam wisely holds off there at third base. Coach Chris Roberts over in the third base coaching box. Ty Mickelson in the first base box. There's a call strike on the outer half. It's 1-1 now. On deck is Joey Konzemius batting fifth for post 53. Swing and a miss there at the letters for Ernst. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up in the infield in foul territory. Bakke giving chase. Nice little basket catch to retire Dallin Ernst on the foul ball pop-up. Nice little run and catch there for Soren Bakke. A runner is stranded at third, and that's Cam Nito. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. So we got 1 inning complete here at Cowboy Field. We're tied at 0. We'll be right back with inning number 2 right after this.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. All right, welcome back to Cowboy Field and Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the top of the second here. Twin Valley, Ulen, Hitterdal, and Breckenridge in Legion Baseball. Post 431, Twin Valley, Ulen, Hitterdal, and post 53 for Breckenridge. We're going to go to the top of the second here, and Reed Clementson leads off for TVUH. He's the third baseman, and he's the number 5 hitter.
How we doing, Joe?
Hey, man, you back?
Yeah, I am.
I'm glad to have you back.
Just running around a little bit.
Brian Watson joining us here on the TV show. Dallin Ernst delivers a bit low, and it's a ball 1. You're busy setting up some different camera angles, weren't you?
Yeah, I was just trying to get them kind of set up here.
Okay, well, you just keep working. You can come back in when you're ready here. That one's low for a ball. It's 2-0. Reed Clementson, the third baseman for Twin Valley, Ulen, Hitterdal. Head coach DeForest Nelson standing in the third base box.
Trying to give a little closer up view of the field here.
Yeah.
Take that fence out of play.
There's a ground ball to Roberts at short. Nice little hop to him, and he'll get it over. And making the tag was Mickelson. He had to jump off the bag to make the catch and the tag.
Yeah, throw was a little high there, and so it will go up and make the tag.
So that worked out well for Zane Mickelson, 6'3", 6'4" frame, whatever he is over there at first base, and saved the air for that one. And as the throw was off the bag, but he got the tag down in time to retire Clementson. That's going to bring up Dawson Bjerke, the center fielder, for Twin Valley, Ulen, Hitterdal. So yeah, you got to. Got a couple of shots there on the left field side, or on the first base side. You've got a couple of cameras set up there, Brian.
Yeah, we get a little better view of the pitcher and the batter, and then we can cover first base as well.
Look at you go.
A clear shot. And
Art's impressed.
Hopefully sometime here we will be able to add a center field camera out here at Cowboy Field.
Yeah,
we'll see how the cameras hold up in the wind over there. It's
pretty breezy.
They're duct taped together over there, pretty good.
3-0 to Bjerke now, the center fielder, facing Dallin Ernst. He'll square and fake the bunt. Comes right across the plate with it, does Ernst. That didn't bother him. So it's 3-1. Yeah, we had a nice center field view at John Randall the other day, and we'll hopefully get that one set up here too as well.
Yeah, just a power issue and trying to stay connected out there. So
Oh, that took a funny hop at Snyder right at the last second, and he'll throw it over toward the first base dugout, and luckily bounces back to Zane Mickelson before Bjerke could round.
yeah, he had trouble digging that one out of the dirt, and then tried to rush his throw,
Coming to the plate,
and
your left
that one
fielder,
goes
number
wide.
9, Wyatt Crompton.
And that'll be an error on the throw.
Yep, I marked it down, and that's an error, so that Bjerke standing at first base now with one out. Wyatt Crompton comes to the plate. And the pitch, there goes the runner, and Riggs unable to come up with it cleanly, so that'll be a uncontested stolen base there by Bjerke to second base. So Twin Valley Ulen hit it all coming out and running right away.
Being aggressive, active on the base pads, and Breck just got to clean it up a little bit here.
We're still tied at 0. Twin Valley Ulen hit it all as a strike comes across the plate. Twin Valley Ulen hit it all had a runner on also in the first inning and stranded at second base. And now they have a runner again at second base. And there's the pickoff move, just a little bit too slow there. Diving back in at second base is Bjerke. So Ernst with the 1-1 pitch. Comes home with it, and there's fouled back into the fence, and it's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks are working on putting up a new storage shed over here behind the concession stand in Breckenridge.
It's coming along pretty good, Joe. They're making progress.
1-2 pitch. Just below the knees, it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes now to the hitter Wyatt Crompton, left fielder. Riggs keeps it in front of him. Told the runner at second base, and it's low for a ball. It's 3-2.
Good job there by Riggs to keep that ball in front of him and not let the runner go to third.
Sunny day here at Cowboy Field.
Breezy day again.
Another breezy day, yep. Swung on, fouled away. So the count remains full to Wyatt Crompton, in the left fielder for Twin Valley Ulen Hinderdal. The pitch swung on and missed, and a good pitch there on the outside half of the plate from Dallin Ernst retires Crompton on swings.
Now batting your right fielder.
So Ernst doing a good job coming back there and getting the strikeout. Out number 2 here. Top of the second inning. Runner in scoring position.
It's going to bring up Brody Begg, the right fielder. Number 8 hitter in the lineup for Twin Valley Ulen Hinderdal. TVUH was out there in white warm-ups, and I see they're wearing him as an undershirt with a blue vest right now. Breckenridge, of course, in their reds. There goes the runner, and that's pulled to the third base side. Chris Nito's got a hustle, makes the throw to Mickelson, and he was pulled off the bag.
Umpire called him safe. Throw was a little bit wide. Runner goes over to third. Now runner's at the corner here.
So an infield base hitter, what are we going to call that? See what they put up in the board. I think they're going to give him.
Your catcher, number 6, Soren.
It was a tough play for Nito, but if the throw would have been there, I think he would have had him.
It's a throw that you would think could be made, and Coach Roberts saying that he drug his foot on the bag there, got back down, and before he was pulled off, but
Not going to give him the call. So now runners at the corners here. Begg at first, Bjerke at third, And now at the plate for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal is the catcher, Soren Baki. Top of the order coming up here next for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal. So Ernst would sure like to get out of it here, as there's a swing and a miss by the catcher.
He'd take another strikeout here, that's for sure.
Sure would. 0-2, he's behind. Is Baki. The 0-2 pitch from Dallin Ernst. There goes the runner, pulled foul. So the count remains 0-2, and we'll do it all over again as Brody Begg was taken off for second base on that one. Again, Coach DeForest Nelson being aggressive on the bases here.
If he can jump out to an early lead here. Try and put post 53 back on their heels.
And the pitch. And there's a little blooper to first base, and Mickelson makes the squeeze. So the side is retired, but they strand two here. We're going to the bottom of the second, and the score remains at 0. You're watching Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
All right, welcome back here to Cowboy Field in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Minnesota Legion Baseball. Welcome, everybody. We're sure enjoying the day here, a beautiful day here at Cowboy Field, and it's a little bit breezy, but other than that, it's a very nice day for baseball. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by Brian Watson. Our PA announcer to my left is Art Gracco. We're missing Chad today on the scoreboard, though.
We're sure he's working somewhere, right?
I suppose he's working somewhere.
We think he is.
Unless he's on a golf course.
Right.
Joey Konzemius leads off for Breck, Jackson Riggs, and then it's Gavin Snyder, the 5, 6, 7 hitters for Breckenridge. Joey Konzemius moved up in the order here throughout the early summer here. Started in the latter half of the order. Now he's up at number 6.
Leading off for Breckenridge, post 53 in the bottom of the second inning. Your left fielder, number 6, Joey Konzemius.
So he's going to face Aiden Flayton. Once again, defensively here for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal from left to right as that one goes up high for balls. Crompton in left, Bjerke in center, Begg in right. Infield, Clementson, Drew Jacobson, Ian Jacobson, Nelson, third to first. There, that one's pulled right down to the third baseline to Clementson. He'll throw it over to first in time to retire Konzemius. So Clementson to Nelson for the out.
Yeah, Clementson, nice play over there at third. Plenty of time. Take his time, throw it over there, get the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he threw her hard over to first base there because Konzemius was hustling down the line. And his hat blew off there as he was into the wind, but didn't bother him a bit. And a nice throw, a nice peg over to first base.
So he's got some wheels.
He did.
Just not able to beat that one out. And
yeah. So now it's the catcher, Jackson Riggs, up here for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal, or Breckenridge. Facing Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal's Aiden Flayton. That's what I was trying to say.
That's almost a tongue twister there.
Swung on and missed. It's strike 2 now to Riggs. The young catcher.
Having a good season, had a good high school season, having a good Legion season, had a good tournament over there in Wapaton.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 3 straight strikes from Flayton. Retires Jackson Riggs swinging for 2 outs, and now it'll bring up Gavin Snyder, the second baseman.
Snyder.
I said Joey Consemius was the number 6 hitter. He was the number 5 hitter.
It's your first day. We'll
it's-
accept that.
And there's a ground ball again to Clemenson at third, over to Nelson at first, and the side is retired 1, 2, 3, with Clemenson getting a couple of ground balls and retiring the side. So 3 up, 3 down here at the end of 2 on the Three Borders Sports Network. Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're tied at 0 and back after this.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Minnesota Legion Baseball. I'm Joe Schreiner. This is Brian Watson to my right. And you're watching Three Borders Sports Network, and we'd sure appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then maybe, what do they do, Brian?
Click that bell icon, and then you'll get notifications for whenever our events go live.
How about that? Free of charge. No cost to you whatsoever.
No cost. We like free.
We like that. And then also, if you have Red River Communications cable, you can catch us on channel 125. 125 you can catch us if you have
Nelson.
Red River Communications cable. Nice little partnership that we have with them. We appreciate them. And that's going to bring up Connor Nelson here. He singled in his first at bat. He hit it deep to center field, right over the top of the head of Cam Nito as he was going back, and the wind pushed it basically from the right side to the left side. His left to his right, actually. Circled a couple times underneath it. The wind got him. There's a call strike. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Connor Nelson. Pop foul out of play. Over into the bean field. Hope somebody can find that one.
Yeah, anything on the left side of the field is going to carry. Wind blowing from right to left. Anything that's slicing off the bat is going to be a tough play in the outfield
sure
as well.
Will. Outside for a ball, 2-2. Game time temperature was 80 degrees. Winds out of the west, 26 miles an hour. Low humidity today, so that helps. And that one's in the dirt, and the count's now full.
Yeah, a lot better than yesterday. We were playing golf with my wife last night in couples league, and it was well over 90 degrees when we started, and about halfway through, the wind started blowing and temperature dropped into the 70s.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? That was too high for ball 4. That was a weird front that moved in last night for sure.
We're lucky we got done before the rain came, so the rain came later in the night. So
walk issued to Nelson brings up the pitcher, Aiden Flayton. No balls, no strikes, and pickoff moved to first base to make sure Nelson stays close.
I stay on my toes here, Joe.
What'd you do?
I was a little late on that one there.
Oh, see, there you got the camera thing again. That boy, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, so we get a good shot of first base there.
Yeah. A couple different camera angles today for the folks. And again, Coach Nelson has been very aggressive on the base paths, and Nelson,
I'm trying to keep him honest over there.
he was caught stealing in the first inning, but I got a feeling he's going to try it again here. So does Dallin Ernst. There he goes. That's fouled away behind the plate, and Nelson will have to go back to first and try it all over again.
Hit and run on there. Just not able to execute.
No balls, one strike. Nobody out here in the top of the third, and we're scoreless. Again, Ernst over to first base. Hoping to catch Nelson leaning a little bit.
The wrong button there, Joe.
It's first day.
Right.
There goes the runner. And in the dirt, and Riggs not going to have a chance. So an uncontested stolen base once again for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal as Connor Nelson goes down to second base, and another runner in scoring position. One and one. Dallin Ernst in the set and delivers. Called strike on the outside corner.
Almost chased there.
Yep.
Still a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thought about that one and decided no, and the umpire said yes, it's still a strike, son.
Flayton did strike out in his first at bat in the first inning. Right back up the middle. Ernst tried to get it, missed it with his glove, and that's in the middle for a base hit. Throw to third, not in time. And Ernst took a stab at it, just missed it. Snyder dived for it by the bag. He just missed it, and it went into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, ball hit hard there, and
Up next,
pitcher not able to bring it in, and just kept going up the middle. And now runners on the corners again. We saw this earlier in the second inning.
Already with 3 runners left on base in the first 2 innings here, and now TVUH is threatening again here with Drew Jacobson at the plate, and he singled right over the head of Zane Mickelson at first base in his last at bat.
Nobody out here in the third.
And there goes the runner, and no throw down. So now again 2 runners in scoring position, and like you said, Brian, nobody out.
So TVUH being very aggressive here.
Very. Everybody that's reached first base has been taken off. That's inside for a ball.
That one kind of blown inside there.
So 2 balls, no strikes to Drew Jacobson. Called strike at the knees. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fisted over to first base. Mickelson couldn't quite come up with it, and he's got all he can do to corral that one, and the run will score.
Yeah, just kind of a weird chopper over there, and Mickelson just not able to come up with it. That one bounced by him. Runner's going to be safe at first, and 1 run will score, and TVUH gets on the board first here.
So 1-0 lead here as Mickelson couldn't quite corral that one, and again, runners at the corners. So second baseman Ian Jacobson is going to come up to the plate here for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal. And we'll see if Drew Jacobson gets the green light to go. With the runner at third, I would bet he's going to go. And there he goes. Riggs stops that one there. So again, 2 runners in scoring position once again, Brian.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the MO until Riggs throws somebody out consistently here or makes the attempt. They're gonna have at it every time a runner gets on.
Ian Jacobson grounded out to shortstop in his first at bat. There's a ground ball. That one stabbed by Ernst, and he comes home with it. And they got Flayton in the rundown, and they'll tag him out closer to third base. So a 1-2 put out there as trying to attempt to come home was Flayton.
And a good job by Riggs there to not go to first on that.
Mm-hmm.
Reed Clemenson.
So reaching on the fielder's choice was Ian Jacobson, and Reed Clemenson comes to the plate. He also grounded out to short in his first at bat. Good recognition there by Ernst to come home to Riggs, and again, Riggs did it well. Pop to right center, that's going to drop. Not able to get to it is Cam Nito in right center field. One run is going to come home, the throw to second. And again, runners at the corners and an RBI single by Reed Clemenson.
Yeah, just a nice well-hit ball out there in the gap, and that'll bring in 2 more runs.
One more, I think.
Sorry, 1 more run.
Yep.
Now coming to the plate, your center fielder, number 1, Dawson Bierke.
Looked out there and saw 2 for the score.
Yep, so runners at the corners now. Ian Jacobson at third. Reed Clemenson at first base with the RBI single. Brings up Dawson Bierke. He reached on an error in his first at bat. He's squaring. Runner goes, and no attempt at the throw.
Attempt again. And that's what we're going to see, Joe.
Yep, till they stop it. You're right. So again, Jacobson that's Ian Jacobson over at third. Clemenson now at second. Call strike to the hitter, Dawson Bierke.
So Breck got some work to do here. 1 out, 2 runs already allowed here. Runners on second and third.
Comes up high, just under the armpits there. 2-1. Two runs across here so far. There's a pop fly behind second base, and Roberts makes the squeeze for the fly ball out. So that's the second out recorded here for Breckenridge. In the top of the third here against Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal. That's going to bring up Wyatt Crompton, the left fielder. He struck out in his first at bat.
See if they can minimize the damage here.
We got a mound visit here, and that mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance, where customer satisfaction is their #1 goal. They work for the customers, not for the companies. Carlson Family Insurance and Eric Carlson. So Coach Roberts just wanted to go out and talk a little bit of defense here. You're at the number 7 hitter in the lineup, Brian. He struck out his last at bat, so he says, let's get this out here. And
yeah, make sure everybody's on the same page defensively, know where you want to go with the ball. And like you said, get out of this inning with minimum amount of damage.
So that's going to bring up Wyatt Crompton again, the left fielder. Again, struck out in his first at bat here, just in the second inning. We're in the top of the third here. Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal has put 2 across so far in this half inning. The pitch from Ernst. Call strike at the knees. Nice pitch from Dallin.
There you go.
The 0-1 pitch from Ernst. That one's a little too low, and it's going to get away. Riggs going to hustle for it, but not able to get to it in time, and crossing the plate with the third run is Ian Jacobson on the wild pitch.
Yeah, that's where you really have to limit those miscues. That one allows an extra run, and trying to get out of this inning with as little damage as possible, and TVUH tacks on another one.
Yeah, and just another run for TVUH just down the 90 feet down the line. So another. Ernst's got to be careful here. Again, good stop there by Riggs as that one bounces in the batter's box.
Yeah, after leaving a couple of runners on in the first 2 innings, TVUH making good on them now.
So 2-1 now to the hitter Wyatt Crompton. Comes up high. It's 3-1. Hitters count. And we say it's hitters count because normally you're looking for that fastball coming in. If it's a breaking pitch, you can take a hack at it and still be up there. 3-1 pitch. A little bit low for a ball. So Crompton draws the walk. Again, runners at the corners for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal, and now Brody Begg comes to the plate here. He reached on an error in his last at bat. And here comes Coach Chris Roberts already on another Carlson family visit, and that's his second visit. So the Carlson Family Insurance visit here is going to bring a call to the pen, and make sure you stop and see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance, your mound visit sponsor. Call to the pen coming up right after these messages.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Our call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and right here in town in Breckenridge. OSPTI, your call to the pen sponsor. They're going to bring in Gavin Snyder to the mound and a little bit of other defensive changes here. We'll see if we can keep up to him. Dallin Ernst goes over to first base. Joey Konzemius comes in to play second base. And we're assuming that Sanchez will go to left, and then that will put, who have I got left? Who am I moving to right?
Mickelson's in right.
Mickelson's in right, yep. So Mickelson goes from first to right. Yep, that's where he's going. So there's your changes. Again, Gavin Snyder coming in on your call to the pen, brought to you by OSPTI. And now we got, again, runners at first and third. Going to bring up Brody Begg, the right fielder.
Zane Mickelson, and moving to left field, number 13, Alex Sanchez.
So again, Twin Valley Ulen hitter, Brian, very aggressive on the bases. Probably looking to run here with 2 outs.
And Snyder right away trying to hold the runner at first.
And he's just jogging his way down. They're not even going to pay attention to him. Now the throw goes down there, and they got him down at second base on the little bit of a lackadaisical way to get down to second base by Wyatt Crompton. And Snyder whipped it over to Roberts for the out and caught Crompton. So that strands the runner at third base. And 3-run score here in the top of the third for TVUH, and they lead Breckenridge on Three Borders Sports Network, the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 3-0. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined by Brian Watson up here, and welcome to Minnesota Legion Baseball. Again, 3 runs scored here by TVUH in the top of the third, and they lead Breckenridge in the top of the third. Coming up for Breckenridge in the bottom of the third here will be Mickelson, Sanchez, and Cam Nito, the top of the order. So 8-9-1 leading off here. So now Breckenridge, Brian, would sure like to answer those 3 runs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, you spotted them 3. You'd like to try and get those back as soon as you can. And Mickelson will lead off here in the bottom of the third, try and get things started.
So Zane Mickelson moved from first base to right field. It's his first plate appearance of the day, swings and misses. Sanchez went from right to left. Snyder is now pitching. And Kenzemius comes in to pitch. Kenzemius came in to play second base.
He's over at second.
There's pulled to left field, and it's deep. That wind might carry that one a little bit and rattles off the fence. So Zane Mickelson with a deep drive to left field rattles that one off the chain link fence in left field for a stand-up double. Nice hit by Zane.
Yeah, the wind just carried that one all the way back to the fence.
Your left fielder number 13,
Just off the bag out there.
Sanchez.
And a nice hit there to get things started here in the third.
Just what Breckenridge needed was that leadoff hit there from Zane Mickelson. It's going to bring up Alex Sanchez, the left fielder. Call strike.
See if Sanchez can put something out there and bring Mickelson in. A good turnaround here.
Sanchez with the classic stirrup socks.
Yeah, look at that.
Comes inside for ball. Pants up, hiked up just below the knees. That's pretty cool.
That's old school right
there. That is old school. That's when I played ball, man.
That is old school.
I know. When just above the letters, it's 2-1.
It's a one-room school is what that is.
Nah, man, no, it was not a one-room. Come on. 2-1. That pitch is high. Now it's 3-1. So Flayton behind in the count now to the number 9 hitter, Alex Sanchez, with Cam Neto on deck.
Yeah, get on any way you can. You know, you got Cam right behind you.
And that one's going to sail outside for ball 4. So an opening double there by Zane Mickelson, then a walk followed up with by Sanchez. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Cam Neto.
Well, let's see if Cam can get things going here.
You know, he'd like to put the bat on the ball somewhere.
Let's put it out there and play and let the runners run.
On deck is Colin Roberts. That one sails way outside and heading down to third base, and I got a feeling it's not going to be good. Didn't quite get far enough away there as Mickelson gets thrown out at third base for the first out.
Yeah, he got kind of a late jump on it and just not able to make it over there in time. And a really good throw there by Baki.
Yeah, he recovered that one quickly and got it down to third in a hurry. That one's pulled to third base for a base hit. So Cam Neto comes through here, and a base hit sends Sanchez to second base.
Certainly like to have that runner back.
I was just thinking the same thing. I bet Chris Roberts is thinking the same thing down in the third base coaching box.
Yeah.
Thinking the same thing. So Colin Roberts is up. He grounded out to the pitcher in his first at bat. So Aiden Flayton on the hill for TVUH. Comes up high for a ball. Baki had to get out of the crouch for that one. Ball 1. Nice crowd here. I mean, there's a good share of people here from the TVUH side. That one's pulled foul toward the third base dugout.
Good day for baseball.
Yeah.
The heat is gone. The wind's still here, keeping it kind of cool. We might need our sweatshirts a little bit later for game number 2.
I brought mine. You brought yours. I don't think Art brought his, though.
Art is not, he's not forward thinking over there.
Do you have it with you? Oh, you did? I thought you said you didn't.
Like a block was called there. Runners are going to advance over.
So on the balk, Sanchez moves to third, Cam Neto to second. And again, don't you wish you had that?
You wish you had that runner now.
Yep.
Would have put a run on the board.
And Chris Roberts wants an explanation of some sort. I don't know
what they're talking about.
I don't either. No, he's talking to Chris Roberts there for a second or two. What it was there, maybe just some sort of clarification, but both runners did advance on the balk call, and it was a dead pitch as soon as the balk is called. So it's a 1-1 pitch to Roberts. That one floats across there as 1-2.
Come back with a nice pitch there.
36 pitches unofficially here for Flayton. As that one goes in the dirt, it's 2-2. Sanchez at third, Cam Needle at first. At the plate, Colin Roberts, Chris Needle on deck. The pitch, again outside, Bakke with a good stop.
Yeah, another good stop there. So you want to make them earn that run.
Roberts would like a free pass here if he can get it, or a base hit, and that one's hit deep to left. Going back and left is Crompton. It's over his head, bounces up against the fence. One run will score, and he's going to send the second run. Here comes Cam Needle. He's coming to the plate, slides head first in for the score, and reaching third base on the throw is going to be Colin Roberts with a double, and he got the third on the throw. So 2 RBI double for Colin Roberts.
And we won't mention that runner that they certainly could use now, but they get 2 back, which is what's needed here. Had an opportunity to get another one, tie this game up, but got thrown out at third.
So Chris Needle with the tying run at third base now steps up to the plate. Colin Roberts with a double deep to left. Again, the wind brought Brian blowing right to left, so it might have wreaked a little bit of havoc over there.
Yeah, that one carried again. We saw a ball earlier hit that fence, and there's 2 of them, so anything hit high in the air to left is going to carry.
Call strike there. Bakke frames that one for home plate umpire. Chris Needle popped out to center in his first at bat. He pulls that one down the line right underneath Chris Roberts' right foot for a foul. It's 1-2. So the 1-2 pitch. 1 out. Pulled to the third base side. Clemenson fields it. Long throw to first, and he took off from the bag there a little bit too quick. And coming home to score the third run was Roberts. Unfortunately, Nelson over at first there tried coming off the bag, and he dropped it there because he wanted to come home with the throw.
Yeah, he got himself in a little bit of a hurry. He had to come off the bag, or ended up coming off the bag, thinking more about the run, trying to come home with it.
So an error over at first base allows the run to score and saves an out here for Breckenridge. And now we have a tie game at 3.
So Breck doing a good job of coming back here after giving up 3 in the top of the third. They get 3 back here in the bottom so far.
Dallin Ernst at the plate now. He popped out to the catcher, Soren Bakke, in his first at bat behind home plate. Bakke made a nice running basket catch on that one. 2-0.
Bakke working there behind the plate, sliding over and standing in front of that one.
He's done a good job defensively for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal. That one comes up high. It's 3-0 now to Dallin Ernst. When it comes up high to him, it's high.
It's up there. Ernst standing 6'6".
Mm-hmm. The pitch. There's one at the letters. 3-1.
Come back right down the middle. See if Ernst sits again.
Oh, there it was, too. 3-2.
That was the one he wanted there. He might get another one here.
Yep. Counts full now to Dallin Ernst with 1 out. Runner at first base is Chris Needle. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ernst is retired on strike, so good job there by Aiden Flayton to retire the big guy, Dallin Ernst.
Yeah, Flayton doing a good job coming back there after being way behind, and gets Ernst on the strikeout. helping the cause there. Now 2 outs.
So it's going to bring up Joey Conzemius now. He grounded out to Clementson at third in his first at bat. And the pitch. It's a high chopper to short. Getting up is Drew Jacobson. Is he going to get the first in time? No, he doesn't. Infield base hit there for Joey Conzemius.
Yeah, nice hit there. That one kind of died a little bit. Didn't get out there hard enough to shortstop. He's charging hard, tried to make the throw and a little low. And the first baseman trying to dig that one out of the dirt. And Breck's still in business here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Already scored 3 runs. Now the runners at first and second.
Yeah, and you mentioned that Joey had some wheels earlier when he ran down to first base.
Well, we showed him there.
And he had him there, too, as well. We have it's a mound visitor. We got something here that we got to talk about.
Conference here between the umpires.
Well, this is considered a mound visit because he's not talking to his pitcher. I don't know what they might have saw. Is he looking for an appeal on that? Thought he pulled the first.
Yeah, I think they were appealing it.
Pulled him off the bag. The throw pulled him off the bag, didn't it?
I thought so.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go back here and start all over again. Jackson Riggs coming to the plate with runners at first and second with 2 outs. At first base, Joey Conzemius. Second base is Chris Needle. Riggs at the plate facing Aiden Flayton. Pulled down the third base side to Clementson. Hits him on the heel of the glove, and everybody's going to be safe. So the error allows Riggs to reach, and bases are loaded, Brian.
So Breck trying to get a little payback here now, stretching out this inning. And the error allows them to load the bases here. And now let's see if Gavin Snyder can help himself out, who's coming in relief for post 53.
2 errors and a balk. Snyder pops that one up on the left field side. It's drifting foul. Clementson giving chase, and a nice backwards running catch to retire Gavin Snyder and Breckenridge post 53 here in the bottom of the third. But first, Breckenridge scores 3 runs. They strand 3. And here we go to the top of the fourth. We're tied at 3 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 3 Borders Sports Network.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. Cowboy Field here, home of the Cowboys and Breckenridge Post 53. American Legion Baseball here, live on 3 Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson here to my right, running the cameras and doing the production work, doing a fine job. Brian, thank you.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Brody Bragg steps up to the plate here, the right fielder. He was at bat last time there when...
Chad Affield watching out there.
Is he?
Yeah, he's enjoying the new camera angle.
Keeping an eye on us. Thank you, Chad. Swing and a miss there for Begg. It's 1-1 now. The number 8 hitter reached on an error in his first at bat.
Good job by Breck to come back in that last inning and tie this thing up.
Swung on, fouled back. Yeah, we talked about at the beginning of the half inning there for Breckenridge how important it was to try and at least put something on the board. And they were able to come through and tie it up here at 3 now as we are in the 4th. First game of 2, 7 innings and a 5-inning game are scheduled. Snyder floats a little breaking pitch in there. Didn't quite work for him. 2-2. Snyder brings home the 2-2 pitch. Caught the corner. Popped out of Riggs' glove. He's going to fire down to first to Ernst to retire Brody Begg on strikes.
Get the first out here. See if Snyder can start cruising along here and get things done on the defensive side and see if Breck can keep the bats going.
So Soren Baki steps up to the plate. Number 9 hitter. He popped out to first base in his first at bat. That one's just a little bit high and away.
Not much outside there. That one looked pretty close. Riggs tried to frame that one.
There's a little bunt out in front of the plate. Riggs picks it up over to Ernst, pulls him off the bag. He's safe at first. A little bit high on the throw there from Riggs to Ernst. And Ernst had to jump off the plate, or off the bag there, Brian, and runner is safe.
Yeah, Riggs went out to get that one and picked it up and spun. And just not able to make the perfect throw while spinning there. And that gives another base runner here to TVUH, and the umpires are.
And again, another conference, Brian.
Having a little conversation again.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything that was out of the ordinary because Ernst went flying to the inside part of the infield. And so there was no interference that I saw.
No, I didn't see it. See if TVUH stays aggressive on the bases.
Unless there was something on the bunt that maybe there were conversation about the hitter being out of the batter's box or not. But anyway, Baki's safe at first. And top of the order now up is Connor Nelson. Walked in his last at bat and scored, and there's Riggs down to second with the throw and misses everybody entirely on that one. Goes into center field, and a throw from center to third, and that one's overthrown, but holding up there at third base is going to be Soren Baki on the 2 overthrows.
Yeah, Breck kind of throwing it around a little bit here and allows the runner to go all the way to third. You know, at worst, he stays at second.
Mm-hmm.
That ball thrown wide by Riggs, and TVUH will take advantage of it.
So 1-0 now to the leadoff hitter Connor Nelson, and the runner. The go-ahead run is just 90 feet away in Soren Baki at third base.
Just one out here, top of the 4th.
Swung on and missed. Good pitch from Snyder. 1-1 pitch. Got time called. And now something happened again. Umpire pointed toward the dugout. I don't know what it was. Oh, gate was open. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Art. We couldn't hear them with their headsets on, but the gate was open over by the third base dugout. Umpire Josh Nordic had him close it. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So Snyder getting ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nelson.
Nice fastball there. You hear that one pop the glove. Blowing that one right by him.
So Snyder with the 1-2 pitch. Popped up behind second base. Cam Needle coming in and going out, and the ball is dropped by Konzemius. The hitter is safe, and coming home to score the go-ahead run is Soren Baki.
Yeah, Joey called Cam off and made the catch, and then they collided, and it looked like the collision knocked the ball loose. They kind of passed each other after it was caught, and Joey's glove hit Cam while he was running in and popped the ball out.
Yep. So that means that Connor Nelson is safe, reaching on the air. And it looks like we got somebody warming up over in the TVUH bullpen. We got a ball that went out over there around the left field line, so that's what they're doing. Somebody's warming up over there, and it got over the catcher's head.
No, there it is. Yep, out there.
So now we're about ready to play. And we are. 4-3 lead here now on the top of the fourth. Snyder gets a swing and a miss and throw down to second. Not in time. Zemius unable to get it. I wonder if that didn't hit Nelson in the back. It might have. Or Zemius did a good job of knocking it down, one of the two. So one run across here in the top of the fourth. Standing now at second base is Connor Nelson. At the plate is the pitcher, Aiden Flayton. And he's going to pop that out behind second base. This time, Zemius has got it gauged and makes the catch. So the second out is recorded here defensively for Breckenridge. Brings up Drew Jacobson.
Coming to the plate here.
Singled and reached on an air and scored once.
Jacobson.
Now you have to try and get this third out and not extend this inning. That's what happened in the third. They were in the position to limit the damage and let the inning go on.
And the pitch, pop foul over the first base side. It'll be out of play behind the concession stand. If you're not familiar with Cowboy Field, the concession stand is located about straight across from first base.
I might be visiting there in between games.
Might have to, huh? Comes up high for a ball. It's 1-1. We could smell it earlier. I can't really smell anything coming down there now.
The
but
burgers were going over there. The onions were going.
Yeah.
Brats, hot dogs.
Can't go wrong. The pitch from Snyder popped up, and is it going to blow back in fair? Nope. Going to drift foul. So the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the hitter, Drew Jacobson.
Just a reminder, please help us.
And he singled in the first, stole a base, and then in the third inning, he reached on an air and scored. It's a 1-2 pitch. Gavin Snyder's 18th pitch. And swung on and missed, and he got him to chase that one. I think that might have been ball 2. But Drew Jacobson thought better of it, and he swung at it and missed. So that's retires the side, but TVUH scores 1 here in the top of the fourth. We'll be right back. They strand 1 on Three Borders Sports Network right here on the Farmers Union Insurance Scoreboard. TVUH 4, Breckenridge 3. Back after this.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growth. Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here with the call today from Cowboy Field in Breckenridge, Minnesota. American Legion Baseball in Minnesota. And right now, Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdall leads Breckenridge 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the fourth.
Leading now for Breckenridge in the bottom of the fourth inning, your right fielder, number 18, Zane Mickelson.
So Zane Mickelson going to lead off here for the post 53. He swings on that one, and it's driven to right center. Not able to get to it in center field is Bierke, and it drops in for a base hit. So Mickelson with another base hit. He's 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, Mickelson doing a nice job at the plate.
He
drive that one deep to left the first time.
First one, yeah.
Yep. Off the wall.
Yep.
And another one hit, this time the right center.
spraying the ball around, going with the pitch, and we might have a mound visit here and maybe even a pitching change. So this mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Stop and see Eric and the group down on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wapaton, where Carlson Family Insurance puts customer satisfaction as their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance. And our call to the pen will be coming up right after these messages. Again, your score, TVUH 4, Breckenridge 3. We'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, some changes here for Twin Valley Yule and Hitterall, and they're called to the pen sponsor, OSPTI, with your therapy clinic of choice, with clinics in Fergus Falls. And that one almost hits Sanchez. With clinics in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and of course here in Breckenridge are called to the pen. And that will bring in to the pitching mound Reed Clementson. Was the third baseman. And Clementson now pitching. So I got a bunch of other defensive changes here, buddy, that I got to get to here sooner or later. So Clementson now pitching. Swung on, pulled to the third base side. Is it fair? It is fair. It bounces just inside fair territory for Sanchez. So he'll get a base hit, but only advancing one base on that one was Zane Mickelson ahead of him. And a nice little soft base hit.
Yeah, a little bloop just over the third baseman's head, finding the line. And Brecken business here again, bottom of the fourth. Runners on first and second. Scored 3 runs in the bottom of the third and trying to get more here.
That's where they were here in the bottom of the third with the first 2 runners on, just like this. Zane Mickelson at second and Sanchez at first. That's the way it was in the bottom of the third. Those 2 same runners in the same positions. Brings up Cam Nito. 1-0, and Cam fouls that one back over the roof.
See if they stay conservative here this time on the base pads. Potentially would have had an extra run in that third inning.
So it's fouled back to the fence, and it's 1-2 now to Cam Nito. With runners on first and second, the infield fly rule is in effect. The bat, if it is called by the home plate umpire or the base umpire, the hitter is automatically out if it's called. And it's a judgment called by the umpires. Cam pulls that one to the shortstop side over to first base. Not able to get Cam, hustling an infield base hit for Cam. Earned that one with his speed on that slow hit.
Yeah, a ball hit like that for Cam Neal is going to be tough to throw him out. He's just got wheels. And here, post 53 with the bases loaded here again. 2 innings in a row. Able to come away with 3 runs in the bottom of the third.
So
go ahead, Joe.
I was going to say the infield's coming in here, Brian. They're all standing on the edge of the grass here as Colin Roberts comes up to the plate, and he doubled in his last at bat and got a couple of RBIs.
So didn't show bunt there.
Left fielder pulled way over. And this shot is going to go to left center. It's deep, not deep enough, and it's over the outstretched arms of Bjerke in center field. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run, go-ahead run, and the throw here to third base, not in time. So 2 runs score on another double here by Colin Roberts.
Yeah, Breck getting it done. A nice hit there into the gap for Roberts. Again, the wind playing tricks out there, and fielder's just not able to run that one down. And Breck will take the lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
So that's going to bring up Chris Nito here. Colin Roberts standing at second base. Over at first base is Cam Nito. 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th gives Breckenridge the lead. Again, Clementson on the hill. A strike call to Chris Nito.
Nobody out. See if they can keep the bats going.
There's a ground. It's a base hit over to left field. 1 run will score. Here comes Nito, and chasing him down from behind is going to be Colin Roberts. So a 2 RBI single for Chris Nito, and Breckenridge post 53 putting it on the board.
Yeah, that was a shot to left field there. Just a textbook base hit. Drive in 2 runs. Keep the machine going.
Up next, your first baseman, number 19, Dallin Ernst.
So it's going to bring up first baseman now, Dallin Ernst. As Breckenridge has put 4 across here in the bottom of the 4th at 7-4. Ernst swings and misses. See if I can make some more changes in my book here.
A lot of scribbling going on.
Oh my goodness. There. A lot of defensive changes there for TVUH. And there goes the runner, Chris Nito, and fouled back to the fence. So he'll have to go back.
Take a little jog back to first base there.
Nelson out to left. So it's an 0-2 pitch to Dallin Ernst. Takes up high. Good waste pitch there by Clementson. Flayton moves over to first base. And the pitch, Ernst swings and just over the shortstop. Nope, and making a nice catch running backwards there was Drew Jacobson. Throw over to first, got him, double play. So Ernst pops out to shortstop and then throwing back in time to catch Nito too far off the bag for the second out. And it's a double play for TVUH.
Yeah, another base running error for post 53. Nito way too far on that one. It looked like it was going to carry over his head. And just a good play and a good heads-up throw over the first base.
Yeah, Nito got just a little bit too far off the bag. It's going to bring up Joey Konzemius, grounded out and singled so far. 1 for 2. Takes a strike. Fouled away. Wyatt Crompton moves to second base. I think I got all my defensive changes done now, Brian. Let's see if I caught up. Jackson Riggs on deck here for Breckenridge. And the pitch. Grounded to short. Drew Jacobson over to first, and a nice scoop over at first there by Flayton to retire Joey Konzemius on the 6-3 putout. So a nice pickup over there by Flayton, Brian.
Yeah, nice job there, digging that one out of the dirt. And Flayton, who started on the mound, doing a good job over there at first base to get TVUH out of the inning there.
In the bottom of the 4th, Breckenridge scores 4 more runs here, and they lead as we go to the top of the 5th on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 7-4 over Twin Valley Ulen Hinterdale. Back after this.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota, or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
All right, we're going to go to the top of the fifth here, and leading off for Twin Valley Ulen Hitterdal will be the number 4 hitter, Ian Jacobson. He'll be followed by Reed Clementson and then Dawson Bierke. So Jacobson, Clementson, Bierke, the 4, 5, 6 hitters in the lineup for TVUH.
Good job by Breck to come back and take the lead there. But again, another miscue on the base paths.
Yep.
Cost them maybe extension of that inning and a couple more runs. They're going to have to do some work here defensively now.
And so far in the game, Brian, unofficially, I have 6 errors for Breckenridge.
Yeah, that makes it tough, Joe. I mean, 6 errors and they still have the lead, but
yeah,
you can't continue to roll like that.
Throwing around the ball quite a bit here. They had 3 in the last inning alone in the 4th inning.
And TVUH returning the favor, they have a couple of errors of their own.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And that has allowed Breck to score a couple extra runs.
I've actually got him down for 3.
So that has allowed them to extend a couple innings too as well.
So we're in the top of the 5th here for TVUH. Ian Jacobson takes outside for ball 2. It's 2-1 now.
See if Jacobson can start things off. TVUH.
Swung on and missed, and it evens out now at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Gavin got him to chase that one. That one way outside, low and away, and
the 2-2 pitch. Just low and in the dirt. Ball 3, and the count goes full now. The full count payoff pitch, and there's a little soft liner out to right center field, in for a base hit for the number 4 hitter, Ian Jacobson.
Yeah, Jacobson doing a nice job at bat there, sending that one out to right field. And I'm pretty sure, Joe, Jacobson might take off here.
Going to bring up Reed Clementson, the pitcher now. He came in relief of Flayton here in the last inning.
See if they try and hold him here right away.
No, not going that time. Fall back for strike 1. Clementson so far has grounded out to short and singled. Got as far as third base, and he got stranded there. He's got 1 stolen base on the night.
Oh,
yeah,
almost got him there.
Got the jersey, yep. It's 1-1. Coach DeForest Nelson flashing some signs. And that one's popped up behind first base. Dallin Ernst going to make the catch. So the first out's recorded here for Breckenridge. On the pop fly to first base for Reed Clemenson's going to bring up Dawson Bierke. Dawson Bierke, the center fielder, reached on an error and popped out to shortstop. He's over 2, but been on base once. Number 6 hitter in the lineup for TVUH. Called strike.
Still being patient on the bases here.
Yeah, it's kind of caught me by surprise a little bit too. And there he goes. Swung on a miss. Riggs with the throw down to second. Did they get him? I think he missed the tag. Yep. The throw was there, just fielding it in front of the bag there a little bit. Might have been Robertson, just a little bit too far in front of the bag.
Yeah,
maybe.
just a little bit too inside there and just not able to put a tag on him. So Jacobson with a good slide out there to stay away from the tag.
Ian Jacobson with the stolen base. Good throw from Riggs. That one's Drilled over to Roberts at short. Long throw over to first in time. Nope, off of Ernst's glove. Everybody's safe.
And another error for Breckenridge.
Ernst tried to stay on the bag there in that one, but just couldn't quite do it. And another error for Breckenridge here as runners now on the corners.
So again, allowing the innings to extend, the runners to advance, and TVUH has produced runs out of these errors.
It's going to bring up the second baseman, Wyatt Crompton. Runners at the corners again. Snyder brings it home, runner goes. Riggs throws down to second, runner coming home. And the overthrow that would have been very close to getting the runner at home, but the throw comes in high. And everybody's safe.
So another tough one there, Joe.
Another error.
Another error. That one produces a run.
Yep.
So now 7-5 here, still in favor of post 53.
So unofficially, I had them down for 3 errors in the last inning. They've got 2 errors here in this inning. On the errant throws, again, Wyatt Crompton at the plate. 90 feet away is Bierke. He squares. Little safety squeeze there, and it's ball 2. So a little bit of small ball thoughts going through the coach's mind. There it is, a bunt attempt, but it's fouled away again. The runner was not going on that, so safety squeeze.
Trying to produce as many runs as you can with these errors, and the inning extended, Joe. Trying to tack on another one, just down 2 runs, trying to close it to 1.
And the pitch, and again bunted, fouled. It's 2-2. First game of 2. A scheduled 7 and a scheduled 5 inning game. Swung on and missed. Snyder gets a big strikeout here for Breckenridge and retires Crompton on swings.
That's huge there, Joe. Get that batter there. Now 2 out here. See if you can get out of the inning by just giving up 1.
Brings up Brody Begg, number 8 hitter in the lineup, reached on an error and struck out once, 0 for 2 on the day. The 1-0 pitch. Riggs does well to keep it beside him so the run doesn't come home.
Got to be careful here, Joe. You want to have him leave that one out there.
So it's a 2-0 pitch now from Snyder to Begg. Swung on and missed, so a big strike there for Gavin Snyder.
Needed that one.
2-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's 2-2, so fighting back. Got behind in the count, did Gavin Snyder, and now he's even in the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So Snyder doing a good job of working back to even here. And let's see if we can put him away here.
So the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Gavin Snyder comes back with 2 straight strikeouts to the retire the side. TVUH comes away with 1 more, and they score 5 total. So on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's TVUH 5 and Breckenridge 7. Back after this on Three Borders Sports Network. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the fifth, and TVUH trails Breckenridge by the score of 7-5 on our Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Had a busy weekend, Brian. We were busy up in Mayville on Saturday with 2 football games. How about that?
Yeah, it was a good couple of good football games up there, too, as well.
Yeah, it was. And
the Shrine Bowl we're up there for.
Yep. Shrine Bowl was 11-man and 9-man. You can go to our YouTube channel and watch that if you'd like, as Riggs takes outside for a ball. A couple of good games, both won by the East, so the East swept the West in both games. There's a shot down the first base, picked off in midair by Flayton, and that will retire Riggs on a line drive hit.
Now batting, your pitcher, number 5, Gavin Snyder.
Yeah, 2 really good football games. A lot of talent in both those games, both the 11-man game and the 9-man game. And it was tough sledding up there with the wind, but despite that, I think that helped with the heat a little bit. It was warm
it did.
At Mayville on Saturday, but two entertaining football games.
Gavin Snyder at the plate for Breckenridge. Yeah, it was 2 good football games, and the first game was sunny, but the second game, the kind of a thin layer of clouds thankfully came over and helped cool it off a little bit.
It was still warm down on the field. The field was
Yes.
kind of protected from all that wind, and coming off that turf, it was a little warm, a little toasty.
So the 2-1 pitch, that's coming back here, Brian. Thank you very much.
That one was coming right at us, Joe.
Yeah, that one was heading right there.
You
notice I didn't dive for the camera.
No,
I
you
was
didn't.
diving for myself. Art sits there and laughs at us.
We have to get on Chad to get that netting over here.
Yep. Ooh, and I think that's going to be a check swing. And Gavin Snyder is retired on strikes as Baki picks it up and tags him out just to be safe.
I have to bring my glove. Although that'd be tough to work the cameras with the glove on.
Yeah, you'd be tough to.
Although I'm already having enough problems over here without a glove. So.
Well, Zane Mickelson, 2 for 2 today, steps up to the plate now for Breckenridge with 2 outs.
Yeah, he's hit one to left, one to right. Let's see if he can get one right up the middle here.
Yeah. So the lanky right fielder at the plate for Breckenridge. Swung on and missed. Count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike to Zane Mickelson. And there you go, right up the middle, Brian. There's, you called it, buddy.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do it, Joe, you might as well just do it, right? Keep them guessing.
And that's
go
what
left,
you did.
Go right, and then we'll bring one right up the middle for you.
Ground ball right up the middle is going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Alex Sanchez. He singled and walked, but he scored both times, so Sanchez has been busy on the bases.
Yeah, and this order has been pretty good to Breckenridge. Mickelson, Sanchez, and then Nito right behind. They've been able to produce some runs here. Bottom of the order's been able to get on, and the top's been able to knock them around.
That one goes outside. Good stop there by Baki. One-0 pitch to Sanchez. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, he liked that one, but not able to make contact. Big cut at that one.
Clementson had a good spot for that one. So 2 outs. Sanchez down in the count. One's outside. I thought Sanchez had 2 strikes on him, but it says 2-1 on the board.
I thought so too.
Clementson shakes it off, and he's found the pitch that he likes, so we'll see what he comes with here. Fouled away there, so for sure it's 2 strikes now. Looks like Trey Vogelbacher warming up over in the bullpen for Breckenridge. So we'll see if Gavin Snyder comes back out for another inning or if he'll bring in Trey. Could be a pitch count thing.
Yeah, Breck was at a tournament over the weekend up in Ely, Minnesota. Long trip up north.
I think their next game is Friday, is it not, Art? Oh, they play Thursday again?
Play at Holly on Thursday.
Play at Holly on Thursday, so.
And then Friday they play Pelican.
Gotcha. So walk was issued to Sanchez, so he's on for the third time tonight. So Mickelson goes down to second, brings up the top of the order here. Cam Needle.
Here's center fielder, number 1, Cam Needle.
Cam's 2 for 2 with a walk.
Bottom of the order doing their job, getting on base.
They are. Yeah, just look at that. The number 8 and number 9 hitter there, Brian. You just said that. Out of the 6 plate appearances by those two young men, they've been on base 6 times.
That's what you got to do.
And Colin Roberts reaping the benefits there with 4 RBI out of that whole thing. Cam Needle at the plate. Takes high for ball.
Yeah, if not for a couple base running errors, Breck would be double digits probably right now.
Yeah, could be up there for sure. So the 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4, so everybody's safe. And bases are loaded now as Clementson walks Cam Needle.
So here we go, 3 innings in a row. Post 53 has been able to load the bases. He had 3 runs in the third, 4 runs in the fourth, and trying to tack on some more here with 2 out in the bottom of the 5th.
Colin Roberts steps up. He's doubled twice. And he tried to pop that one out there too, but that one's fouled away.
Just want to poke one out there somewhere in the green grass and bring a few home.
Left field line is wide open there. Nelson way off the line and left.
Yeah, if you pull one down the left field line, it's going to run for days.
He pokes that one over to right. Big. Nope, not even that far deep, and making the squeeze over at first base is Flayton. So bases loaded pop out there for Colin Roberts. Ends the inning here, and Breckenridge strands 3. We're going to the 6th on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 5-7 in favor of Breckenridge. Back after this.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. We want to thank the city of Wahpeton for jumping on board, too, and being a sponsor this summer. I want to thank all our sponsors, but city of Wahpeton stepping up here, and great places to eat, great places to shop, all kinds of fun entertainment, and a lot of things to do in the city of Wahpeton. And also, we want to thank Digital Guru for stepping up and sponsoring here this summer. Digital Guru for all your computer needs, networking, audio-visual needs, anything you need, printers, toners, all kinds of stuff for home and business. Digital Guru in downtown Wahpeton, Dakota Avenue. City of Wahpeton, Digital Guru. Thank you very much. I think we just got emailed an actual video commercial.
Yeah, I'm going to get that loaded up here for game number 2.
So we'll see if we can get that loaded for them. We want to make sure we mention them here in this game, so got it covered. And leading off here is the catcher, Soren Baki. His third plate appearance, popped out and reached on an air and scored. So he's 0 for 2 on the day. I've got 5 runs so far unofficially, 5 hits unofficially, 6 left on base for TVUH with 3 errors. Breckenridge, I've got 7 runs on 8 hits. And like we talked about earlier, Brian, I've got 8 errors.
Yeah, that's been a killer, but to still have the lead. You're okay with that.
7 left on base for Breckenridge.
With lots of opportunity out there to stretch out that lead.
2-2 pitch. Pulled to the third base side. Chris Nito knocks it down, picks it up, gets it over to Ernst for the out. So a 5-3 putout. Retires Soren Baki for the first out.
So let's see if they can have a clean inning here, Joe, on defense, and not have any of those miscues and allow TVUH to extend the inning or pile on or get a couple runs to try and get back in this thing. Only down 2. Had a good opportunity in the last inning to try and close that lead to get it to 1 and left 1 on third base there.
Connor Nelson takes up high for a ball. His last at bat, he reached on an error. Before that, he walked and scored and singled in the first inning. Comes up high, ball 2 now from Snyder. Coach Roberts had Trey Vogelbacher warming up in the bullpen here in between the innings. And that one sails away for Gavin.
That one got a little help from the wind.
Yeah, I think it did, didn't it? It really tailed. 3-0 pitch. Just missed the inside corner. It's 4-ball walk.
That one just inside.
So that's the second walk issued to the leadoff hitter, Connor Nelson. It's going to bring up Aiden Flayton, first baseman. He's 1 for 3 in the day with a single. That one caught the inside corner.
And TVUH being just cautious on the bases now after being so aggressive in the first couple innings.
Yeah, good call. Sails up high. It's a ball. So it's 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch. Outside, it's 2-1. As Gavin Snyder glances into the dugout area to see if Coach Roberts was making a move, and it's 3-1. See a little frustration there on Gavin now.
Yeah, just not able to find the spot, and you can't let that frustration creep in. You just got to keep throwing the ball.
Last 8 pitches, 1 strike. There's ball 4. So 9 pitches and 1 strike for Gavin Snyder here after he retired Soren Bakke right away. Has issued 2 walks in a row now.
Yeah, that makes it tough there, Joe. Just got to put that ball in play, let your defense work.
Yeah, especially when you walk number 1 and number 2 hitters. Brings up Drew Jacobson, the number 3 hitter.
And Gavin just struggling now to find the strike zone.
Needs to take a little break there and walk around a little bit and settle himself down, but he's trying to quick pitch here and get out of it.
There's one.
There's one. So it's 1-1 now. Jacobson so far singled, reached on an error and struck out. There's a drive or a ground ball to short. Roberts flips it to Consemius. Over to Ernst. Not in time.
Made the attempt there. Had a chance to get out of the inning.
Did.
Got the lead, or got the first one. And that throw just a little short hopper, and Ernst doing a good job of getting that one in his glove. We saw one earlier that got passed. And still nothing hurt here if you can get out of this inning.
And it looks like that's going to be it for Gavin Snyder as he hands the ball off on this mound visit, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance, where customer satisfaction is their number 1 goal. They work for the customers, not the companies. We'll be right back with our call to the pen right after these messages.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. We've got Minnesota American Legion baseball going on here between Breckenridge and Twin Valley. Ulen hit it all. Post 431 from TVUH, post 53 from Breckenridge. And our call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI with therapy, your therapy clinic of choice, OSPTI, with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and Breckenridge. This call to the pen brings in Trey Vogelbacher, and it's just a straight switch there, I believe. I don't think Gavin Snyder came back in defensively, so I think it was just a straight switch there for Vogelbacher. So
we'll see if Trey can come in and get post 53 out of this inning without allowing any additional runs here.
Got his work cut out for him, facing the number 4 hitter in the lineup, Ian Jacobson.
Runners on the corners.
There goes the runner. Riggs right back to the pitcher, and nobody goes. So now runners at second and third for TVUH. Jacobson grounded out in his first at bat, reached on a fielder's choice and singled. That one comes up high for a ball. It's 2-0.
Breck hasn't seen a strike in a while here.
Yeah. And again, Brian, 3-0.
Riggs doing a good job of keeping that one in front to hold off that run.
3 balls, no strikes here to Ian Jacobson. That one sails up high, ball 4, 4-pitch walk from Vogelbacher. Loads the bases for TVUH.
So tough going here.
Up next, your pitcher,
In the top of the 6th for post 53. Had it going okay, and now in a real tough spot here. Still just need to 1 out to get out of the inning.
Brings up the pitcher, Reed Clemenson. Bases loaded, nowhere to go, and there's a strike right down the pipe.
Yeah, there's a nice ball right down the middle.
So I think Clemenson was taken all the way there on that 4-pitch walk, so Coach Nelson gave him the take signal until we get a strike. So now it's an 0-1 pitch from Vogelbacher. Call at the knees, 0-2.
Jumping out ahead here. Is spacing his second batter, trying to get Breckenridge out of a jam here.
Oh, walk. Little twitch there by the runner at third base. Made Vogelbacher twitch. And the run comes home on the balk.
That's a tough one there, Joe.
As Coach Roberts wants to come out and try to get the explanation, but so that was a dead pitch, dead ball, I should say. Everybody advances a base, and that one almost hit him on the inside.
Tried to break that thing in there.
So 6. That one's Roberts going to have to hustle, and he does. Nice play by Colin Roberts at short to retire. Clemenson hustling down the baseline. The side is retired. The Farmers Union, it's 7-6, isn't it?
Yeah, 7-6.
The scoreboard's wrong. So I was looking at my book, and it was wrong. But nope, scoreboard's wrong. So Reed Clemenson retired. 1-run scorers for TVUH, and that makes the score 6-7 in favor of TVUH on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Well, just more coloring to do in my coloring book here, Brian.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do now. You're kind of running out of spots there.
All right, we're going back to the way it started the game here for Twin Valley Hewlin Hitterdal. So that means Aiden Flayton coming back in to throw here for TVUH as they trail by 1, 6-7. So that means Clemenson goes back to third, Crompton back out to left, if that's what they truly did, which they must have done. So Nelson goes back over to first. Oofty. And then that means Ian Jacobson back at second. Stay with me, folks. We'll do the best we can.
Well, even the scoreboard's trying to keep up with you, Joe.
Yeah.
Had a little error out there, and they're trying to fix that too as well.
It is 7-6. And now batting for Breckenridge in the bottom of the 6 is going to be Chris Nito. Again, Aiden Flayton comes home with that one, just
leading off for
ball.
Breckenridge in the bottom of the 6th inning, your third baseman, number 16, Chris Nito.
Nito so far 1 for 3 with a single, and make that 2 for 4 with another single between third and short.
Yeah, right through the gap there, and makes his way over the first base. Nice base hit.
Your first baseman, number 19.
So we'll see if Coach Roberts with a 1-run lead gets a little aggressive at the plate, or at the bases, I should say, with Chris Nito on bags. Brings up Dallin Ernst. Dallin struggling today from the plate. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah, the bottom of the order is what's been good for Post 53 today.
There goes Chris, and swung on, popped up to left. Is it deep enough? Nope. It looks like out in left field, Crompton's got a gauge for the catch. So Dallin gives it a ride with the wind, but unable to get it anywhere out of the park. And a fly ball out.
Yeah, just a little bit under it, and an easy out there in left field. And that time Nito makes his way back at a running error earlier on a similar play, and got thrown out.
So, yeah, we'll see if Chris attempts to go again here with Joey Konzemius at the plate. Going to stay put on that one. Joey dribbles that one down in front of Clemenson at third, and everybody's safe on a infield single. Again, the hustle of Joey Konzemius, Brian.
Yeah, we talked about his speed, and he definitely showed it there. A little slow roller and no play from the third baseman. Now Breck again, runners at first and second.
Next, your catcher, number 22.
You know they'd like to get an insurance run or two here to go into the top of the 7th here.
Yeah, you definitely would like to tack on a couple here if you can.
Jackson Riggs steps up to the plate. Jackson so far 0 for 3 himself. There's another slow roller. This time Drew Jacobson at short, over to the third, gets the lead runner, Chris Nito, and a fielder's choice for Riggs.
So 2 out now. Breck stranded.
Now batting your pitcher, number 15, Trey
3 in the last. Well, the bases loaded in the last inning.
Yeah, bases were loaded.
Yeah, left the last inning, left 3 on base. Had a good opportunity there to stretch out that lead.
It's going to bring up Gavin Snyder now. Again with runners on, or excuse me, that's Trey Vogelbacher. I didn't switch it in my book. I did it everywhere else, buddy.
Is your first time doing book, or?
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Trey Vogelbacher. At the plate, swung on, and he's going to punch that one up the middle for a base hit. Coming around second, headed for home, and getting home in time is going to be Joey Konzemius.
Nice piece of hitting there by Trey Vogelbacher to get the RBI and extend the lead, Joe.
Hadn't been at the plate all day, Brian, and he did a first pitch swing and got the RBI single.
Just coming in and doing work. You got to like that.
Yep. So there's that insurance run. It's 8-6 now in favor of Breckenridge. And Zane Mickelson again. 3 for 3 on the day for Zane. 1 to left, 1 to right, and 1 to center. In that order. Takes high and tight, ball 1.
So where does he go now, Joe?
Yeah.
Does he start back over and go back to left again?
See if he pulls it. Is that your call?
Well, I mean, I guess if you're hitting him that way, you might as well.
All right. That was low and away. It's ball 2, 2-0. I think the scoreboard says 2-1, but I think it's 2-0, isn't it? I think. The 2-0 pitch from Flayton. Swung on and missed. Now it's 2-1. Runners stay there as the ball squirted away there from Bakke. 2-1, yep. Umpire Josh Nordic agrees with me. Alex Sanchez on deck for Breckenridge.
Sanchez has been productive at the plate today. Again, that bottom of the order doing work down there.
And the pitch pulled to the left side, right to the feet of Jacobson, and he'll step on the bag for the force out at third, and that will retire the side. So after 1 run scores here in the bottom of the 6th for Breckenridge, they take a 2-run lead. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. They lead Twin Valley Ulen Hitterball on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 8-6. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting. Did you know that
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Make sure you stay tuned for our Mindak Farmers Cooperative post-game show after the completion of this game here, and we're going to the top of the 7th and a 2-run lead for Breckenridge. Brian, so far Breckenridge has gotten lucky. They've stranded 9 runners, but and they've also committed unofficially. I've got 8 errors here for Breckenridge, but right now they got a 2-run lead.
Yeah, if you look at that or to say that to someone and say, well, they're down, right?
Yeah.
But the bottom of the order has been doing work, and they've been able to produce some runs here. And now on the top of the 7th, they've got a 2-run lead and trying to hold TVUH to nothing here.
As Bjerke lines that one up the middle, and it's going to be through for a base hit. So just that quick, TVUH answers with an opening inning base hit right back up the middle by Dawson Bjerke.
Yeah, just straight up the middle, that thing right off the bag. And the 2 middle infielders are not able to converge on it.
It's going to bring up the number 7 hitter, Wyatt Crompton. 0 for 2 today. He reached on a walk. Six to 8 in favor of Breckenridge. Trey Vogelbacher on in relief. Swung on a miss. Dallin Ernst started the game. Gavin Snyder came in and pitched a fairly decent middle part of the game. Now Vogelbacher looking to close it out for Breckenridge. Pitch just high and away, and it's a ball.
Yeah, Snyder pitched well there for a while, had it going pretty good, and then just kind of ran out of gas. And now Vogelbacher trying to come in and finish this thing off.
There goes the runner. Riggs with the throw to the third base side of the bag, and sliding in safely was Bjerke with the steal.
TVUH has been successful on the bases, getting the stolen bases.
Just one time they've been caught stealing.
And now they're trying to get 2 back here, see if they can extend this game.
Vogelbach goes low, and there's a base on balls. So the first 2 runners on base here for TVUH. Going to bring up the number 8 hitter, Brody Begg.
And post 53 was close to turning a couple double plays, and Coach Roberts going to come out and talk about this.
Might make a pitching change. He's coming over to home plate umpire Josh Nordic, and I think he's telling him what he's going to make a switch here. And this mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance right on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. where customer satisfaction is their number one goal. And we're going to take a break, and when we'll come back, we'll have our call to the pen right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, that call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI. OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and Breckenridge. And the call to the pen brings in Colin Roberts from shortstop, and then moving out to shortstop defensively for Breckenridge will be Gavin Snyder. So Roberts comes in to pitch from shortstop. Snyder comes back in on the reentry role, and he'll go play shortstop as Vogelbacher heads to the bench.
Yeah, Breckenridge just trying to finish this game, try not to give up these 2 runs here. Runners at first and second. Colin Roberts going to come in and try and close this thing out.
He's going to face the number 8 hitter in the lineup, Brody Begg. Begg looking to do some damage here. As outside and low, that's ball 1 to Brody Begg.
He's got to throw some strikes, let the defense work, and nobody out here, top of the 7th.
The 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now.
All warmed up and ready to go.
So Roberts coming back now. 1-1. There's a little ground ball to short. Oh, and there's interference there. I believe they're going to call interference. You got to be able to give the fielder an opportunity to field the ball, so the runner at third base should be called out.
Yeah, they're going to call him out, Joe.
Yep, he is out. So interference on that play. The ball is dead.
Ran right into Gavin Snyder there.
Yeah, Snyder a little shook up there maybe a little bit, but that was the right call. You got to be able to let that infielder make that defensive play, and that was the right call. So 1 out here on the interference call. Ken Bierke on his way to third, ran into Snyder, and you have to let that defender, the defensive player, make the play on the ball. You can stop in front of him, but you can't hit him, and they collided. Brody Begg reaches on a fielder's choice, and there's runners still at first and second with the number 9 hitter now, Soren Bakke, the catcher, up.
Yeah, you'd like to get the 9 hitter here and go back to the top with 2 outs.
Yeah, he's 0 for 3 so far today. Roberts brings that one. There's a bunt, a nice bunt. Roberts got to get it to first, does it just in time to retire Bakke hustling down the line. So
good coverage, good hustle there by Roberts. Good throw to first. Get that second out. Runners do move over. And now they're going to probably put Nelson on here to load the bases. This one doesn't really matter that much. You want to get a force in any bag, any base.
He is going to put him on. It looks like, yep, intentional walk. That's a tough call. You know, I get to force it any bag here, but when you're at the top of the 7th and you're up by 2, now you just put the go-ahead run on first. So tough call. Just hope your defense comes through.
You got to hope that your defense comes through. That's what we as coaches, we know what we're trying to do, but the players have got to execute.
All right, here we go. Colin Roberts swung on and fouled away out of play. Facing Aiden Flayton. He came back in to pitch here in the bottom of the 6th. So Flayton back in now. So far in the day, he walked and singled, popped out, and struck out. Bases loaded. Oh, and he hits Flayton right in the middle of the back. Just what you do not want to do.
That was a tough one there, Joe. That one just floated on him.
Yeah, it sure did. He knew it as soon as he let go, too.
Now batting, your shortstop, number 4, Drew Jacobson.
So now it's a 1-run lead here. Breckenridge leads TVUH 8-7.
Still a force everywhere. And really just need to get one in play on the ground and get out of the inning.
Touch a bag, yeah. Called strike. Go ahead run at second base. Roberts in the stretch, delivers. Pop fly is going to get out of play, and just there was no chance for Ernst to get to that one before.
Yeah, that one just tailing away. Ernst did give chase, but no chance of getting to that one.
So ahead in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes to the hitter, Drew Jacobson.
Got to waste one here, get him to chase.
Yep, give him one up, but the eyeballs are way outside. Not too far outside. Riggs sets up outside, and there's a little liner, soft liner, over Consemius's head. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and there is your go-ahead run that comes across the plate.
And just a tough one there. And a nice piece of hitting there. Kind of fought that one off and right over the second baseman's head and brings in 2 runs. And TVUH takes the lead here in the top of the 7th.
2 RBI single by Drew Jacobson here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Gives TVUH the lead 9-8. There's another one right back up the middle. Robert stabs that one. He's going to run it over and tag out the runner at first base himself. A little self-frustration there maybe a little bit, but that is the end of the inning. TVUH scores 3 here in the top of the 7th. And we'll be right back here with the bottom of the 7th. Breckenridge got to score at least 1 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. They trail by 1, 9-8. Back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
A little bit of a turn of events here in this one at Cowboy Field, where Breckenridge gave up 3 runs here in the top of the 7th to Twin Valley. Ulen hittered all the Sox, post 431. Now lead 9-8. They scored 3 in the top of the 7th and take the lead here. As there was 2 outs and nobody run, they scored all those runs on 2 outs, B-Dub.
Yeah, quite the turn of events, as you say. And now Breckenridge will start with the number 9 hitter, Alex Sanchez, who's been productive today. And we'll see if he can kind of start things off. Like I said, the bottom of that order has been doing work and certainly going to need to do some work here to try and dig back and take the lead and get this game.
All right, and now pitching here. This call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI. Connor Nelson comes in to pitch for TVUH now, and then moving over to first base was Flayton. So new pitcher here for TVUH. The lefty delivers a strike right down the middle.
Coming in, wasting no time.
Sanchez walked twice and singled once. scored twice. Needs to reach base here for post 53 here in the bottom of the 7th as they trail by 1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's a 1-2. Very deliberate is Connor Nelson. He's just going to get the ball, and he says, let me line up and we'll go.
I'm just going to throw it past you.
That's fouled up in here. It's in front of home plate. Excuse me, it was not. It was a fair ball caught.
So out number 1.
Connor was going to come back toward us a little bit there for a minute. So good catch there for Bakke as he strolled out about 5 feet in front of home plate and made the snag. Going to bring up top of the order now, Cam Nito.
Yeah, top of the order is going to need to do what they get paid for here.
Swung on and missed. Cam Nito so far walked in the 1st, singled and scored in the 3rd, singled and scored in the 4th, and walked in the 5th. So he's on base percentage is 1,000 today. It's inside.
That one almost got him.
So the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. So a different look here from a left-hander coming in. Connor Nelson delivers the 1-2 pitch. Call strike at the knees, and Cam Nito is caught looking.
Just coming in, just throwing heat, Joe.
Yep.
Coming to the plate,
Not messing around.
number 11, Colin Roberts.
So Colin Roberts grounded out, doubled twice, scored twice, and popped out. Connor Nelson kind of put a little extra oomph on that one, and I think he caught home plate umpire Josh Nordic maybe in the shin as Soren Bakke walks out to hand deliver the ball and give give umpire Josh a few seconds.
Yeah, tried to put a little extra juice on that one, Joe.
Yeah, he did. So it's 1 ball, no strikes here to Colin Roberts. There's a line drive single into left center. So Breckenridge post 53 still alive as a tying run reaches first base on the single by Colin Roberts.
Roberts doing his job there, trying to help himself out. He came on in relief to pitch to try and finish the game off, but TVUH put on 2 runs to take the lead. And he gets a single here for Chris Needle, see if Needle can move him around.
So Chris Needle coming to the plate. Do you think Colin Roberts gets a green light to go with a left-handed pitcher? Tough call.
I'm going to say.
Got to read that pitcher just right here with that left-handed pickoff move.
Not a huge lead.
No, swung on and missed. Now might be the time to move over to first base and try the pickoff. He doesn't. He comes home with it. Swung on, pulled foul. Again, Breckenridge down to their last strike here now.
See if Needle can power one here. Walk this thing off.
Twin Valley, Ulen Hitterdal up by 1, 2 outs. The count, no balls, 2 strikes to Chris Needle. Runner at first base, Colin Roberts. He's the tying run. Connor Nelson likes the sign and delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. What a pitch from Connor Nelson. Retires the side here in the bottom of the 7th. And TVUH victorious over Breckenridge 9-8 here on Three Borders Sports Network. Your final score again, 9-8 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Stay tuned for the Mindak Farmers Cooperative postgame show coming up next.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field, Breckenridge, Minnesota, and welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. We appreciate everybody watching our YouTube channel or on Red River Communications Channel 125. And you saw a good game here between Twin Valley Ule and Hitterdall, post 431, and Breckenridge post 53. Your final score here on the Mindak Farmers Cooperative postgame show, where they're offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Twin Valley Ule and Hitterdall defeats Breckenridge 9-8 by scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th, Brian.
Yeah, and Breck was in position. You know, they did a nice job of making it through some tough spots. They had bases loaded there a couple times and limited the runs best that they could, and then up 2 runs, and then just gave a couple back there, extended the inning, had a balk that was unfortunate, had a couple base running errors that would allow them to extend the inning. Just think about that, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, the double play. And then the pickoff at third.
Yep.
And maybe you get one run for sure out of that, but maybe you get 3 runs out of that, and then you're not even talking about a win here then.
Yep. In a game that took 2 hours and 15 minutes here on Three Borders Sports Network, again, Twin Valley Ule and Hitterdall, the line score goes as follows: 9 runs on 7 hits, and they committed 3 errors. And they left 10 runners on base. For Breckenridge, 8 runs on 12 hits. Brian, I think one of the key factors here, they just couldn't overcome it. 8 errors here for Breckenridge unofficially.
Makes it tough, Joe.
And they also left 10 on base. So both teams left double digits runners on base as well. But that's going to bring us to game number 2 coming up here shortly. Again on the Mindak Farmers Cooperative postgame show. Your final score, Twin Valley Ule and Hitterdall 9. Breckenridge 8. We'll be back with game number 2 here in about 20 minutes, right here on Three Borders Sports Network. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Join us again and follow the link on our webpage. We'll see you in a little bit.